It's time for the NBA, live on 2K. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Andre Ayton out there with Oakley. Then there's Price. Then there's Irving. And it's George in at the shooting guard. Now here is Conley. After Julius Irving's miss, Conley dishes to Anthony. Puts up a three. Conley's shot is off. And the Grizzlies with possession. Dort kicks to Oakley. Price outside. From deep three-point land. Kessler with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for New Orleans. Here's Anthony. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
Back to Price. From deep three-point land. And another miss by Memphis.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
There's Beal with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And Bradley Beal is going to stretch out a defense with that kind of range.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Bull. Right side, Conley. The shot, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now the Pelicans. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving against Anthony. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Melo getting to the pick and roll game that time. Tremendous at feeding the screener if there's enough room to get it there.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, This isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Price with it. Conley picks him up. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Beal. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, Ayton in position. Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, Bradley Beal right there just putting a stamp on that play. He takes the hit and still gets the deuce.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening. Memphis trailing here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Irving. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Irving's got 8.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Bull. Now Kessler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Ayton. Irving with the ball. Back to Ayton. Trying his luck from deep. And the 3-ball is good.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Pelicans trailed by 3. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Willie Green.
Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range, that has been huge for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Both shots good from the stripe. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Julius Erving, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. And Memphis also making a switch. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Oakland. And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Bull. Back to Conley. Now Bull, still scoreless. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Kobe White, he's checked in for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Outside Anthony. Pass to Nurkic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Posey's checked in. Shot clock at 2. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
White looking around. Richards passes to Posey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Conley. Pass to Sprewell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that three-pointer.
And White kicks to Irving. Here he goes. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Right side, Conley. Pass to Sprewell. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Back to Irving. Outside, Dort hits it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Nurkic can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White the pass to Posey. From the arc. That shot off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Conley. Double team on Nurkic. Here's Hayes. And the Pelicans miss again. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Irving passes to White. Back to Irving. Over Conley. Irving can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Now, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Memphis, Luguentz Dort at the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Ryan's checked in for Nurkic. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Carmelo Anthony subbed in for Beal. Good on both. Pelicans trail by 4. Conley, the pass to Sprewell. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony, so strong when going to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. James Posey's checked in for Dort.
One shot.
That's good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
White against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. And Jackson throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Anthony down low. Posey covering. Anthony kicks to Bryant. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. White against Conley. With 2 seconds left, White, good. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, they've got Jackson. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Price. Then there's Ayton. And it's Posey in at small forward. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Anthony. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Outside Anthony. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Alexander Walker passes to Price. Kessler with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Pelicans. Pass to Sprewell. Conley feeling it out. Here's Anthony. And the rejection by Eaton. Here's Posey. Bol covering. Price outside. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Anthony.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for your Pelicans, Carmelo Anthony.
Take a break.
Taking 2
Take a break.
shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. And the Pelicans making a change here. Beal's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Oakley comes in for Isaiah Jackson. And Irving subbed in for James Posey. Pass to Irving. Shoots from the line. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. Beal with it. Anthony left side. Kessler trying to get open. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That free throw good from Anthony. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
It's time for the T-shirt. For our fans in the stand, if you want a T-shirt, you know what you gotta do. Get down.
Memphis leading. Pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Anthony. Here's Price. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kessler, screen on Price. Here's Conley, and the rejection by Eaton. Here's Alexander Walker, over by Conley, stolen by Kessler. To the left side wing. Conley kicks the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the Pelicans miss again. Memphis leading by 4. Irving double team. Oakley dishes to Irving, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the rejection by Eaton. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Irving. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what you gotta do. Tell us your move. No thanks. All right. Let's see your best dance move.
Some changes for New Orleans. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Bull. The Grizzlies also making a change. Dort's checked in. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Conley. Anthony looking it over. Hayes finds Nurkic. And here is Anthony. 6 to shoot. Nurkic setting the pick for Conley. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Memphis leading by 6. Here's Price. Door to screen on Nurkic. Here's Price. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside, Beal. And Hayes kicks to Anthony. Pass to Beal. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Beal. Ayton with it. Back to Price. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not at all a bad passer for a center. Ayton with the feed.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nick Richards. He's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Shooting 1.
That one misses for Price. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still without a basket. Here's Price. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beal, the pass to Anthony. It's tipped. And here's Price. 6 points for him. Pass to outside. Dort. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Anthony heading to the hoop.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for your Pelicans, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Kobe White, he's checked in for Mark Price. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from that.
No good that time. Pelicans trail by 8. The wide open look here for Anthony. Offline with his 3.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for White. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Sprewell. Left side, Beal. Buries it down low. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Dort with a screen for White. Over Conley. And it's White missing. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Alexander Walker passes to White. Back to Alexander Walker. And another miss by Memphis. Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Conley. Pass to Beal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. He's got 13.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
To the middle. Here's Richards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Nick Richards, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Memphis making a change here. Posey's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And it's Conley with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Bryant with a screen on White. Outside Conley. From deep, Bryant got a piece of it. Dort against Beal. Jackson passes to Dort. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Conley against White. Clark with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Dort is screen on Conley. Now here's White. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. White's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. New Orleans has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. The shot by Beal, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Posey passes to Dort. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Bradley Beal is out there with Thomas. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Bol. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Outside Oakley. Pass to Erving over Anthony. And Erving gets it to go on the assist by Oakley. Irving's got 18 points in the game. Pelicans trail by 8. And Beal kicks the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And he makes the first.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And so Bol nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Price outside. Pass to Erving. Oakley against Bol. Taken away by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Beal. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 16.
Well, the team relies on him to score, and right now he's knocking them down.
The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Oakley with it. Now Bol defending. Irving surveying the floor. And another turnover here by Memphis. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Bol. New Orleans moving it around. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Kessler screen on Irving. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anthony.
Melo playing de facto point guard here as the ball handler, working on the pick and roll. So it's another element that's going to be tough to stop.
Outside Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Julius Irving. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside Anthony. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Well, the dribble move by Carmelo is something to behold. He shreds the defense apart right there.
Here's Irving. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bol dishes to Carmelo. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Grizzlies shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Price against Bol. Beal on the double team. Pass to Irving. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Memphis. Nurkic, the pass to Conley. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Beal from the top of the key, he buries it. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Irving with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Back to Irving. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
And it's Conley with the ball for New Orleans. Outside Beal. Screen by Nurkic. The shot by Beal, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Alexander Walker. Oakley kicks to Ayton. Cranes the three-pointer. Ayton's got 12 in the game.
And this
is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
Outside Anthony. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's Price on the wing. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. A three ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now Anthony. And that time, also a missed shot.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Ayton. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Oakley. James Posey's checked in for Irving. And it's White in for Price. Here's Posey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Pelicans trail by 12. Outside Anthony. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Pass to Richards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Richards got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Now White, he's got 6. Jackson up top. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 10. Conley kicks to Anthony. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Anthony's got 25 points in the game.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
Alexander Walker passes to White. On the clock. There's the pick to the middle. Looking for Richards and gets it there.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Beal with a screen on White. And here's Conley outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Conley against White. Teardrop shot. It's deflected. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Alexander Walker. And the wing jumper offline. Pelicans trail by 6. There's Beal with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 8 now on the night. Posey passes to White. Got a piece of it. Outside Conley. Pass to Hayes. There's Beal with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Posey with it. Anthony on him. Now Posey, covered by Anthony. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Richards. Here's White, covered by Conley. White against Conley. The 3. And it's White missing. He made it! He gets it to go!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 3. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Price, Charles Oakley out there with Irving. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Ayton in at center. Beal with the steal. Pass to Bull. Price against Nurkic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
Two shots.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And here's Price. He brings it up for Memphis. Oakley, a screen on Conley. Outside Irving. Pass to Oakley. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Price against Conley. Nurkic with it to take the lead. Dort grabs the miss. Outside Oakley. Price kicks to Oakley. Outside Dort. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Oakley. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And like that aggressiveness from Oakley inside, he won't be denied. Outstanding and overpowering the defense.
Nurkic setting the pick for Beal to the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And that one's good. Price.
This is Charles Oakley.
The Pelicans shooting 43% for the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Clark. Clark, a screen on Dort. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Oakley.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
First one falls for him. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Julius Erving, taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trail by 5. Clark outside. Back to Beal. Clark a screen on Dort. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Dort with the ball. Now Beal defending. And it's Ayton missing. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Conley kicks to Bol. Pass to Clark. Back to Beal. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And here's the break. Here's Dort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
Line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Pelicans trail by 6. Picked by Clark. Price against Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Clark. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis's head coach had some words for the team during the break. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a 3? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Thanks, David. And Dr. James slams it in.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Anthony. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Anthony's got 27 points.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Oh, the lob to Irving. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Anthony. Outside, Beal. Bol, a screen on Dort. There's Beal with the 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Oakley. Irving with it, covered by Anthony. A floater, and Julius Erving again. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pelicans trail by 8. Conley, the pass to Bol. Outside Anthony. Kessler, a screen on Irving. And here's Anthony for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 30 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Outside Conley. Oh, Beal in position. Dort grabs the miss.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Irving. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
Another shot. And it's Irving missing. Pelicans trail by 7. Anthony dishes to Bol. And stolen by Oakley. Dort against Beal. Dort kicks to Oakley. Rice sets a screen. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies call timeout.
Target.
Hayes is checked in for Walker Kessler.
Number 13.
Here's Ayton. And again, Memphis no good. Beal gets a wide open look. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The shot by Anthony, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. To the paint, here's Dort. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Anthony kicks the Bol. Outside Conley. They get it again. Hayes. And he drops it in from the low post.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Rice, the pass to Irving. Over Anthony. Here's Ayton. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Price, the pass to Oakley. Back to Price. Anthony against Irving. Over Anthony. No good from Irving. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch and shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Dort. Oakley against Bol. Shot clock at 5. Out to Price from past the arc. Pelicans pull it in. 41 seconds left in the game. Anthony, the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Dort, and that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Lou Williams Dort. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Melo dishing that one out, not just a scorer, finding a teammate on that possession.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Lubin's Dort. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Dort against Beal. Tries the spin move. Over in the corner, Conley. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And he commits the intentional foul.
4th personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now our player of the game, Julius Erving.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the end. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
The starters for Utah. They've got Nikola Jokic. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's LaVine in at the shooting guard position. Clock at 6, takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Moncrief. He's covered by LaVine. Moncrief, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Lowry, the pass to Jokic. Over Williams, and it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Lowry.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Mavericks. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And he makes it.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
Now here's Lowry. Thompson finds LaVine. DeRozan outside. Pass to Thompson. Now Jokic. Thompson with a screen. For 3, Lowry. Counted from distance.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready from 3.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
And so it's Utah with it after the basket by Dallas. Here's Worthy, defended by DeRozan. Worthy passes to Hart. Here's Worthy. Westbrook left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And one guy with a vested interest in Dallas tonight, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, you better believe it. He's been an incredible addition to this league in every way. Sometimes controversial, but that's what pioneers are like. And he put the Mavs on the map from the time he appeared on the scene.
To the left wing. Jokic in the post. Williams defending. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Mavericks trail by 4. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Westbrook. Williams' shot is good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Thompson left side. Shot clock at 5. Goes up at the elbow. Williams grabs the board.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Moncrief. Westbrook outside. Here's Worthy. Westbrook taking his time here. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Hard with it. Williams, a screen on Jokic. Second chance shot. Rejected by Jokic.
So look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Lowry outside. Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, there's that guard touch of Jokic. Simply incredible for a man his size.
Westbrook against Lowry. Pass to Worthy. Back to Westbrook. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Jokic. Now DeRozan. Up again. Williams grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Moncrief, the pass to Hart. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now Lowry, DeRozan outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Westbrook. Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
Russell Westbrook right now sharing the wealth, getting his teammates involved. Love it.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Utah. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
A line change here for Utah. And it's Utah with the ball. Hero with it. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Hart passes to Moncrief. Over Hero. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Hero. Here's Ellis. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen, the pass to Ellis. Here's Hero. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the middle. Here's Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Utah has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Ellis passes to Hero. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Hart. Pass to Moncrief. Shoots over Hero. No good off the glass. Utah leading. Here's Boston. Still no points. Hero outside. Markkanen sets a screen.
2 minutes.
Hero right side. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Moncrief. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to him.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
And Dallas making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Hero finds Markkanen. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Moncrief, the pass to Ostertag. Trent with it. A minute 4 left now in the first quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Here's Ellis, guarded by Trent. Ellis passes to Hero. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Bassey. Now Trent. Ostertag passes to Trent. Knocks down the triple. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Ellis. Markkanen with a screen on Trent.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Dallas leading by 3. So on the floor for Utah, Nikola Jokic is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Bassey, good.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Now here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Pass to Worthy. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
Woohoo! DeRozan with the dig. Go ahead and show off that length, DeMar.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Utah shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That free throw is good from Thompson. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doris, I'm going to give you 3 names here. John Stockton, Karl Malone, Pete Maravich. Which one is the greatest player to ever wear a Jazz uniform, you think?
I'm not going greatest player, BA. I'm going greatest tandem in the history of the Utah Jazz. John Stockton and Karl Malone in pick-and-roll play were poetry in motion. But just staying alert. Great setup that time by Levine.
Utah shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Worthy, defended by DeRozan. Worthy passes to Green. Inside, here's Bassey. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for Utah. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. These are his first free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Williams is checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it.
And he nails the third.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Worthy passes to Williams. Here's Worthy. Shot clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Worthy's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots. Lowry outside.
Down low. And stolen by Williams. Worthy passes to Westbrook. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Buries it down low. Westbrook's got his first 2 points of the night. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jokic. Back to Lowry. Westbrook with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Green with the ball. Here's Worthy. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
For your Mavericks, James Worthy taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. LaVine passes to Lowry. Thompson outside. Here's Jokic. Joker dominating inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Worthy. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Lowry, the pass to LaVine. Now here's Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and it's DeRozan missing. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Worthy. 11 points in the game. Trent for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Robinson. Outside LaVine. And now the Mavs on the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
A different look here for Utah. Boston's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis comes in for LaVine. And it's Hero in for Lowry. Now here's Hero. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Moncrief. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Worthy. Outside, Green. Here's Worthy. Out to the right wing. Westbrook with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Hart. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Thompson in the post. Pounded by Westbrook. Thompson passes to Robinson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Moncrief. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And that one misses. Jazz trail by 5. Hero finds Robinson. Hero outside. Ostertag grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Green. Pass to Hart. Here's Ostertag. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. The Jazz have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Boston, pass to Hero. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Hero's got his second basket on the night.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Westbrook with it. Hero picks him up. Westbrook, that's good.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. Markkanen outside. Pass to Ellis. Back to Markkanen. From behind the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Westbrook. Inside. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero outside. Here's Ellis. Back to Hero. The three. It's hauled in by Moncrief.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Hero. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good. Hart. Passy. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And both free throws good for Hart. Jazz trail by 6. 1:16 left to play in the half. From deep. Passy pulls it in. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Hart. Back to Westbrook. Here's Moncrief. Again, the miss by Dallas. Utah's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Ostertag. Here's Hart. And it's Boston with the rebound. It's stolen by Hart. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Hero outside. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. The shot misses. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The Mavericks lead by 8. They've got Russell Westbrook. Williams is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Worthy in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, the Jazz shooting just 35% from the floor. Thompson against Hart. Thompson passes to Lowry. Thompson with a screen. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. Kicks it to DeRozan. 2 on the clock. DeRozan, deadly from the mid-range.
Well, try as you might, you've got to contest and try to contain DeMar DeRozan. The defense pretty good, but he's even better.
Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
A nice shot by Worthy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Lowry against Westbrook. Pass to Moncrief. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Williams' shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Lowry. Thompson scanning the floor. And they double up Jokic. Thompson, no good. The Mavericks lead by 10. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Moncrief over Jokic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Now Lowry. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Levine for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Trent comes in for Russell Westbrook. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Trent finds Williams, and here's Trent. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr., and it works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. Trent hits them both. Jazz trail by 11. Outside LaVine. Lowry outside. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Here's Trent. Oh, and LaVine with a block.
Wow, solid swat from LaVine. Coaches and teammates appreciate when he's engaged on the defensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Green. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, this is why Draymond Green is so hard to guard in the pick and roll. He has mobility and vision, and he excels at making the right pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Mavericks making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Jazz trail by 13. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Trent, following the bucket by Utah. Worthy uses the glass to finish the layup. Worthy's got 15.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Lowry, the pass to Thompson. Jokic with a screen on Green. Here's Thompson. The Mavericks pull it in. Trent with it. He's got 9. Pass to Bassey. Here's Green. Defended by Thompson. Trent against Jokic. Trent's shot is off. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 13. To the inside. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Outside for Green. To the middle. Thompson with a steal. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
That elite athleticism of Zach LaVine. This guy loves to finish up high.
Here's Worthy. He's got 15. Trent on the wing. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Outside LaVine. Back to Lowry. Jokic the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up, and he can't get the first one. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Here's Bassey. Oh, Robinson with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Tyler Heroes checked in for Utah. Pass to Worthy. Here's Bassey. 5 on the clock. Now Westbrook. He's guarded by Hero. From about 16, Westbrook with the miss. Jazz trail by 14. Now Hero lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got his third bucket of the night.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Pass to Ostertag. Here's Worthy. He's got 15, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Now here's Hero. He's got 9. Markkanen with a screen on Westbrook. Hero for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Moncrief. He's got 6. Hero outside. Pass to Ellis.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Markkanen from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Moncrief, the pass to Bassey. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Moncrief. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Bassey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Hero, the pass to Boston. 1:16 left in the third. Markkanen with a screen on Westbrook. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. Josh Hart's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks lead by 13. Pass to Bassey. Here's Moncrief. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Moncrief's gotten 4 this quarter.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Markkanen outside. Outside Robinson. Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Westbrook slams it home.
How about the high-flying antics of Russell Westbrook? The alley-oop. My goodness, that's pretty.
Hero outside. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Utah with the ball. 17-point game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Thompson out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. Here's Jokic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Westbrook. The 3. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Jazz trail by 17. Picked it out of midair. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Hart. Williams in the post. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lowry. Hard against Jokic. Left side LaVine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
DeRozan is checked in for Ellis. Both free throws good from LaVine. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Mavericks. Outside Hart. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Moncrief. On the take. Nice D from LaVine. Jazz trail by 15. Jokic passes to Lowry. Thompson outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
Thompson, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Good on the second one. Dallas leading by 14. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Worthy. Over to DeRozan. A nice shot by Worthy. Worthy's got 20 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Now here's Westbrook. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. Can't cash it in from close range. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Jokic. Back to Lowry. There's the steal. Here's Moncrief. He's guarded by Lowry. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Tipped. Thompson passes to Lowry. Jokic with it. DeRozan outside. And here's Jokic. On the wing, LaVine. 5 to shoot. from the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Worthy's got 4 rebounds now. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Ostertag, defended by Thompson. Here's Moncrief, up and over Lowry. Dallas, no good that time either. Thompson right side, down low. Throw it down, Nikola.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Williams. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thanks. Jazz trail by 14. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Jokic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The Mavericks lead by 11. Pass to Ostertag. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Greg Ostertag. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Utah with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Lowry, the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Jokic. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hero's checked in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Green with the ball. Now Thompson defending. DeRozan brings a double. A nice shot by Worthy.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Looking to end this cold spell. Jokic. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jokic has got 25 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Ostertag passes to Moncrief. Here's Westbrook. And Hero grabs the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Thompson, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. The Mavericks lead by 11. Pass to Worthy. Back to Westbrook. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Hero. Now Thompson. Back to DeRozan. Now here's Hero. Levine finds Jokic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside, Green. Pass to Worthy. Puts one up from 19. And he hits the jumper. Worthy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Inside, kicks it to Hero. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Ostertag. Here's Worthy. He's covered by Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Green, the pass to Ostertag. Here's Westbrook. Another shot. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Jokic finds Thompson. Back to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the final quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Utah.
One shot.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. .149 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Russell Westbrook, the ability to consistently touch paint is impressive. What a driver.
The inside. Here's Jokic. Hangs in the air. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Lowry against Westbrook. Pass to Worthy. Outside, Green. Here's Worthy. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Down low. Jokic in the post. It's rebounded by Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And Utah has possession. Following the score by Dallas, knocks it down from distance.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
Westbrook against Lowry. Green with a screen on Lowry. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, there's a level of physicality that Russell Westbrook plays with, right? He has a willingness to seek and find contact.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
LaVine gets the bucket.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Lowry against Westbrook. And so the Mavericks take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum.